Hey guys, Godzilla here, and welcome back to an unexpected fan animation review. I literally just woke up and saw this. Welcome to Godzilla versus Giganlon by the extremely talented Weenie. There we go. I didn't want to butcher your name, man, or a person. I don't know your gender. I was referred to as them, non-binary pronouns, but they have put out a rather extremely impressive animation. What you are seeing is filmed completely on CapCut. Literally, everything you are seeing is filmed completely on CapCut. I don't know how they did. Well, I do know how they did this. They linked all the, didn't link it, but they wrote a description in the description of how, they edited everything about how they went about it. And just right off the bat, this is beautiful. This is actually insane. Like, CapCut, you always so used to CapCut being like, for edits, for TikTok or shit like that. Even I use CapCut for edits and sometimes when I'm editing my videos, but to see it done in such a fashion like this is so impressive. And just like, I could watch this for hours and still be impressed and just at awe at how he did all of this. Cause it looks so good. It's beautiful, man. And this was made by using the Godzilla battle line models, I believe. You can tell, but I watched Super Godzilla Gaming, shout out to bro, play a lot of Godzilla Battle Line in my spare time whenever I'm like, doing something around the house or cleaning up or, having to go out and get something. But, I just need something on the car to, listen to. But I've noticed the models and they are Battle Line. And so it's impressive that I don't know if there's like a system that he used to like import the models into CapCut or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know the logistics or like the super in detailed about how he did it. I would love to know, bro. If we can ever, message each other and like you can talk about more about your animation, I'd be down to hear every single second of it, dude, because this is great. I love it. But yeah, I woke up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, and decided, I'll scroll on Twitter for a little bit just to get the brain juices activate, the dopamine intakes in. But I saw this on a kaiju account because my whole TL is basically fucking kaiju. But I saw this on a kaiju account and I was like, there's no way that someone did all this. And I look it up and it was uploaded 17 hours ago. So it is still fairly, it doesn't have that many views. Surprising. I would expect something like this to be like popping off and it should be like, I'm late to the party as always. But no, this doesn't have that many views. I think it's only sitting at like 5K or 2K, which is fucking insane. This should be way more regarded, but hey, that's what we're here for. This is the whole deal of fan animation. Right off the bat, soundtrack is a 10 out of 10. I believe it's from the Battle Line video games. I haven't watched Battle Line in like a minute, but whenever I did, I remember hearing this track specifically. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I'm sure I'll look it up and put it in the video so I can, or I can let you guys know and I'll remember in verbatim. But yeah, nah, man. The soundtrack's fantastic. It sounds like something out of a anime episode. I love it, dude. I love that he used like the red gem or the gemstone Godzilla for this too, and not like the super other kind of generic Godzilla animations, or just Godzillas from like mainly other like MonsterVerse Godzilla or Heisei Godzilla. Well, Heisei Godzilla isn't really used as often as he was before. If you remember the stop motion era of the Godzilla fandom, he was overused to shit. Every Godzilla stop motion or film just had to have like Heisei Godzilla. It was fucking crazy. But I like that he used Gemstone Godzilla. He's not really all that talked about anymore for whatever reason. I thought he was cool. I thought the Gemstone Godzilla things were like a cool, neat little way to keep us Toho fans entertained until the next big Godzilla thing. I actually really am excited for what they're doing with the Godzilla whole universe thing that they announced recently. I am excited for more continuity. I think the last Godzilla continuity we got from Toho was the Kiryu saga, and that was in 2002 and 3. So yeah, man, it's long overdue. Animation is fucking obviously a 10 out of 10. Like, just the fact that you used only CapCut for this is just crazy, man. I cannot imagine the hours and time and the attention to detail that had to be put into this, and just the mind-numbing amount of stuff. I'm sure you definitely had fun with it, of course. It's a Godzilla thing. You get to like play around with it and also, get them to fight like Dragon Ball characters do. I'm sure you definitely had your fun, but dude, I know it was also, there were some moments where you just felt like, oh, dude. I know the struggle. So some videos I get out. My videos aren't anything, to, really, pat my own self on the back on. I acknowledge that, but, they're not that well made. But there's still times I'm like, dude, I even want to get this out. It's just, oh man, it's insane. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm glad we were able to pull through and, get this out to us, because, dude, you deserve all the support you can get. This is absolutely fantastic. The animation, 10 out of 10. It's wonderful. It's unique too. It's like, it has like the same grain. It looks like an Adult Swim animation, but in a good way. Like it's one of those unique little indie animators that they always used to bring into. I don't even know how to describe it. It's great. I love the animation. The story picks up basically right in the middle of the actual Gemstone Godzilla versus Gigan Rex fight, where Godzilla's fighting all the other mini Gigans. He beats them, of course, and then Gigan Rex, of course, is the much bigger threat. But then Megalon pops back up, dude. And then, they start fighting him 2 versus 1. Godzilla actually does get the upper hand and beats them both. However, there's this woman character who pops up. I forgot if she was like actually there in the Gemstone Godzilla series or the Godzilla video, or I don't know if she's like a battle line character. I don't know the specifics we don't get to see, much of her, so I can't really make solid guesses. But she pops up and she actually combines the two of them and makes them into Giganlon. It's like a Dragon Ball fusion. And then, Giganlon and Godzilla go blow for blow. It's like Dragon Ball almost, dude. They're all boxing each other and shit. But then Giganlon gets the upper hand and, beats up Godzilla a bit. Then Godzilla gets a flashback to burning Godzilla. I don't know if this, because is it confirmed that Gemstone Godzilla is like Godzilla Jr.? I don't think so. I think it was just like a reference to like the Godzilla Jr. at the end of Godzilla vs. Destroyer, where he like pops up and it's all shadowy and smoky and he's like roaring off into the distance. I don't know if it's actually confirmed it's him, but for the sake of argument, we'll say it's like a reference. He remembers his dad, and that gives him the power up to turn into a purified burning Godzilla. This is what my own little fan-made name I got from, actually. Anyway, yes, he turns into purified burning Godzilla, and he starts whooping ass, starts beating the shit out of him. And then, the fight's over, and then we get that little iconic shadowy thing. It's basically another reference to the Godzilla Jr. From Destroy the movie. It's really good. I like it. The story, and nothing really all that much there, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a really depth story. It's Godzilla versus Giganlon. You get what you asked for. That's all. That's really the best thing about it. If anything, though, this really makes me miss team-ups within the Toho Godzilla series, because I know we get a lot of them during the little teaser things they did. I know we got Godzilla 2000 versus King Ghidorah, and there was another, too. I know we got Godzilla and Jet Jaguar again. They teamed up in the most recent one, I believe. I remember Godzilla 2000. He fought the Millennium King Ghidorah, the 2001 King Ghidorah, who was a bad guy for whatever reason, even though in canon he's a good guy, but it's whatever. Toho's just using, an underused design, which I'm all for. I fuck with, because the King Ghidorah 2001 design is fantastic. But I don't know who else did he fight alongside, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But I do miss a lot of the team ups too. Gigan and Megalon were like the duo, dude. I remember I used to like hop on Godzilla Unleashed and 2v2s, and I remember me and my friend, we used to play Gigan and Megalon a lot. We used to beat up. That was our duo. That was our team, man. I loved it so much. It was so much fun. But yeah, man, I miss Gigan and Megalon. They were like a fun, nice little duo together. It's kind of sucks that we don't get that again, but who knows? Maybe we'll see. One gripe I do have, though, we didn't get my boy, Bro Geras, man. I need him, dude. It would have been so nice and fitting to have like Godzilla and Geras fighting against Gigan and Megalon. It would have been so cool. But I know Yamazaki has me, bro. I got Gravity and Geras is real. I swear to God he is.